morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, may I sit?
Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
You are SHUBHAM VATS.
Yes, sir.
Please give your introduction.
Sir, I am SHUBHAM VATS. I have done my graduation in mechanical engineering from NIT Surathkal, and my hobbies are landscape photography and aquascaping.
So with that kind of a background, BTech, why did you not go in for a career in engineering?
Sir, actually after...
Have you worked anywhere?
No, sir. I have no prior work experience. So actually in third year I developed a inclination towards civil services because of my peer group as well as the diversity the work profile provided. So I decided to pursue civil services in spite of going for a career in industry.
So what is it that the civil service offers as a career which is not available in other careers?
Sir, I feel most of the careers in the industry becomes monotonous after a point of time. Civil services gives
You already
us a
mentioned diversity. Anything beyond diversity?
Sir, I think as a human, I am a very good problem solver. And I think the administration and different sectors in the government gives more opportunity to solve problems as compared to the industry.
Right. Now, what exactly is aquascaping and terrascaping?
Sir, aquascaping is a hobby in which we use different natural materials, like there could be driftwood, then there could be some rocks and different plants, aquatic plants and fishes, and we arrange them in an order that looks very aesthetically pleasing, and it can replicate different ecosystems as well.
Right. And terrascaping?
So terrascaping is just a part of aquascaping where we do the scaping part in a dry condition. It can be a moist condition, like there can be high humidity, but there will be very less or no water involved in that. It would be a totally terrestrial scaping. That is the only difference.
Okay. Now, Maharashtra has the dubious distinction of being the farmers' suicide capital.
Yes, sir.
In fact, it's the farmers' suicide capital of the country.
Yes, sir.
Why is it so? And I would like a specific reason which is not available, which is not there in other parts of the country. Can you think of a specific reason which is unique to Maharashtra alone?
So I think there is a very huge population density in Maharashtra as compared to the other parts which are dry. For example, when we see Rajasthan, it's a dry state, but the population density is not very high, and they have a low rainfall for a very long time. So they have adapted. But in Maharashtra, we are seeing that the rainfall is decreasing year by year, and there are reoccurrences of drought, and the population density is also growing. The land holding is decreasing. So I think that could be one of the reasons.
Okay, and you had maths as your optionals.
Yes, sir.
So when I came to this institute today, I saw that the taxi carried the number 1729.
Yes, sir.
Anything remarkable about this number?
Sir, I can't exactly remember, but I think it's Ramanujan number as far as I remember. And there is some specialty that it is a cube as well as square of a number. I don't exactly remember it now, sir.
I suggest you refresh your memory on this.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
No, that's fine. My final question to you, suppose I put it to you that the civil services have failed the nation.
Yes.
How would you respond?
Sir, I think I would not agree that it has failed the nation. I think it could not achieve the desired result that was desired that we desired as a nation when we got the independence. I think the transition from a Babu Raj has not completely happened till now, but I think the process is underway, and with the media and the increased internet penetration, the transparency is also coming. So I think it will achieve the desired result in the coming times.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Shubham,
Coming to your background in mechanical engineering,
Yes, sir.
what is the present status of electrical vehicles in our country, and what do you see as the way forward?
Sir, I think the EV industry in India today is at a very nascent stage. The number of EV cars is increasing year by year, but it will take around 6 or 7 more years to get to a mark of around 50% EV vehicles in India. I think the target of government is around 30% by 2030, but I think we will exceed the mark in the coming times.
Do you think it is a preferred route?
Certainly, sir. I think with upcoming focus on renewable energy, electrical vehicles will be a way to go. As the investment in renewable energy is increasing by public as well as private sectors, I think the energy production will be very huge in future, and EV will be the way to go for that.
But basic input is of the battery,
Yes, sir.
which differentiates it,
Yes, sir.
right? How do you tackle the recycling of the waste, the used batteries?
So recently I read about a private company that is into lithium recycling, the old batteries that are being recycled, and a public sector company MSTC is also working on that. Plus I also think that in future there will be other batteries like aluminum batteries that would be far better than lithium ion batteries. I think as we'll progress in the EV field, the investment will also increase towards the research side. So I think these problems will eventually be tackled. We have to transition from the fossil fuels, and I don't think there is another way.
Between lithium and sodium battery, which is better and why?
Sir, I have not read most about the sodium batteries, but lithium batteries are best in the wide arena of use that we are using for EV vehicles and other purposes. Like it is the most, it is in the Goldilocks zone, as I would say, that as far as the cost, recyclability and the energy density is considered, I think the best we have today is the lithium battery. I'm not very much aware of the sodium battery, sir.
Can you mention 3 main benefits in the field of robotics?
So benefits as of the robotics, like how we are using robotics. Sir, as far as I have seen in agriculture, I have seen robotics doing a wonderful job. Then recently I had
Like?
to, sir, I have seen robotics in harvesting. In Japan, they are using robots to harvest the yield. Then everything is automated. They see how much the fruit has ripened, and then they detect the fruit, they harvest it. There is no human involvement in that.
But does it have any relevance to our country?
Sir, I feel not as of now, but there are some precision agriculture that India is working on. So I think it can be used there. There are some exotic fruits that we are bringing into India now. For example, raspberry and blueberry. So in that it can be used.
Okay.
But that would mostly cater to the exotic population. But I think the market for that is also growing as of now.
That is one.
Yes, sir. So then recently I had to visit a hospital, so I came to know about the robotic surgeries in gastrointestinal and other parts, and they are very precise compared to how a surgeon operates with his hands. So that is one field that will benefit from the robotics. And other I have seen in hospitality industry that robots are replacing humans in the reception as well as delivering food and other services. So I think that will also grow in the future.
My final question to you.
Yes, sir.
How does it impact opportunity of jobs, employment?
Sir, I feel initially the number of jobs will decrease, unemployment will increase, but I think humans will find a way. Like the jobs will increase again. We'll be employed in some more skilled areas, and the basic jobs would be taken by the robotics. I think that is what happened in the first industrial revolution as well. The unemployment increased, but then again we found some major technological advancements, and we have a good employment level as of now.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Shubham,
you said that you have good problem solving abilities.
Yes, sir.
I hope I heard you right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you are district magistrate of Uttarkashi,
Yes, sir.
and that tunnel collapse happened
Yes, sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
So what will be your priorities?
So the first priority would be saving lives of the miners that are trapped.
That's very right. Now how will you go about saving life? They are trapped inside.
Yes, sir. So my first priority in saving them would be to establish the communication first. That is what
Communication
happened.
good.
Then I would deliver them with the oxygen first, pump in some oxygen. Then food and water is a basic necessity then. So then I'll find a way to create a tunnel laterally or through vertical digging and try to bring them out.
You are talking of vertical digging.
Yes, sir. I've seen these kind of
But
drilling.
vertical digging did not, vertical tunneling
Yes, sir.
did not succeed there.
Yes, sir. Because based on the landscape, it was not viable. So they went for a lateral tunneling instead of vertical tunneling. But I have seen vertical tunneling successful in other countries like.
Okay, it will vary from place to place.
Yes, sir. Based on the landscape.
Okay, so in this instance, towards the end when machines failed,
Yes, sir.
what was that machine which failed?
So they used rat hole miners from Jharkhand and other states to. They used rat hole mining, sir, to finally bring the miners out.
My question was, what was that machine which failed? After which red hole miners were engaged.
Sir, I don't remember the name, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, so next question is not necessary. Okay, your priorities are quite okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine, your mind is working in the right direction. Now, photography is your hobby?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Landscape photography in particular.
Now I want to take your portrait.
Yes, sir.
I have a good camera.
Yes, sir.
I want you to be in focus, but I don't want your background in the focus.
Yes, sir.
What will I do?
Sir, you will decrease the aperture.
I will increase the aperture.
Decrease
Use
the
the right
aperture,
word, right technical word.
So we'll use a lens with f1.8 or f1.6.
F
1.8.
F number.
Yes, sir.
Are you talking of F number?
Yes, sir.
What is F number?
Sir, focus number, sir. I don't remember it now. I think it's focus number.
Okay, fine. So when we use lower F number,
Yes, sir.
what happens?
So the depth that we are aiming for. Sir, what happens is the aperture, the light coming into the camera increases. So we have a bright photo and we are also able to increase the shutter speed. And also the focus is very minimal. The focus is only up to a certain
you are
depth.
you are getting confused.
Sir,
Now don't
I did
teach
not
me.
get the question well.
Don't teach me.
Yes, sir.
Instead of teaching me, answer the question. My question was, what happens when we use F number? You should presume that if I am putting a question, I know it.
Sir, I'm not exactly able to get the question, sir.
Okay, I am repeating.
Yes, sir.
What happens when we use lower F number?
So the depth up to which the focus is there decreases.
Depth of field.
Yes, sir. Depth of field decreases.
Use the right term.
Yes, sir.
I am by reminding it when you are in the real interview. Rest assured, if somebody is putting a question, he knows it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
So you should answer keeping that in mind.
Yes, sir.
All right. Fine. So landscape photography is your hobby.
Yes, sir.
So what kind of lens you prefer for landscape photography?
So normally I prefer a lens with a good zoom.
Good zoom.
Yes, sir. Good
What is
focal
the meaning
length.
of zoom here?
So good focal length, like
Good focal length.
Yes, sir.
Variable focal length.
not exactly variable, sir. I've used 200 mm lens as well. So
200 mm is telephoto.
yes, sir. It is all. It is sometimes good for-
Landscaping means you need wide angle.
Yes, sir. But that is, I think, sir.
Fine. No problem at that. You are mechanical engineer
Yes, sir.
by
Sir?
by academic background.
Yes, sir.
That was also your optional.
No, sir. My optional is mathematics.
Was?
Mathematics.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, sir.
Mathematics is claimed to be ultimate science.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Sir, everything is derived from mathematics. Our fields like chemistry, physics, we use mathematics everywhere.
What is Schrodinger equation?
Can I have a second, sir?
Schrodinger equation.
Yes, sir. I'm just trying to remember it. No, sir, I don't remember
Schrod-
it, sir.
Right? Schrodinger equation proves that mathematics is ultimate science.
Okay, sir. I was not
Everything
aware of
boils
it,
down
sir.
to mathematics. Okay. So after this interview, go back
sir.
and check out Schrodinger equation.
Okay, sir.
Please.
Surely, sir.
Welcome, Mr. Shubham.
Yes, sir.
I was seeing your address for correspondence is old and general level. You might be here for preparation of UPSC. Your
Yes,
address
sir.
correspondence is this area.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
You might have seen this Sir Gangaram Hospital.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who was Sir Gangaram?
Sir, I have read about him. He was a philanthropist and he was also involved in politics in the pre-independence era. I don't remember much now, sir, but I think there is a hospital in Pakistan as well with the same name, Sir Gangaram Hospital.
He is a very iconic building to his name. In which city?
Sir, I don't remember it. I can take a guess. I think
Yeah.
it must be in Rajasthan.
Lahore.
Oh, Lahore. I don't know it, sir.
Okay, read more about it because, okay, see, one of the unfulfilled promise of this ruling party is uniform civil code,
Yes,
and
sir.
they are moving toward that direction.
Yes, sir.
What is your view that should we have a uniform civil code, or is there any, or we should not go for it?
Sir, I think we should have a uniform civil code, but there can be some exceptions that can be discussed with the communities that has a reservation towards it.
Which are those communities which you can think of?
Sir, I think every community has some reservation, like in Hindu community also there is some reservation. Most of them are for the code, but there are some reservations as well.
Hindu community, but the major issue they have, the uniform civil code, which they want to.
Sir, there will be
Addressed.
problem in adoption, like we have a Hindu code for adoption and for marriage as well.
Okay.
So currently if we want to adopt, we can use the Hindu code as well. But after UCC, everything will be taken off by the CARA, Central Adoption Agency.
Okay. Which other communities will have some reservation, or their needs, their concern should be?
Some Muslim communities has reservation in polygamy and other issues. So I think there will be some approval from that community as well.
Actually, I think main challenge should be from the tribal communities.
Yes, sir.
They have their own.
Yes, sir.
Read more about it because it is.
Okay, sir.
Which state is going to introduce UCC as per news? First. Some
Sir, I
state
think
is.
there is a UCC in Goa as of now. They
some
have a
state,
uniform civil
some
code.
another state is also in the
Sir,
budget.
I have studied about, I have read about it. I don't remember it exactly. It's Himachal or Uttarakhand, I think, sir.
It is Uttarakhand, right?
Yes, sir.
See, have you heard of the grouping BRICS?
Yes, sir.
BRICS was in news recently.
Yes, sir.
For what purpose it was news?
Sir, they are thinking of bringing a BRICS currency
Oh,
to
that is
challenge dollar.
okay. Oh, tell me. Okay, which whether BRIC currency is a viable option?
Sir?
If is BRIC currency is a viable option, and if yes, why? If no, then why?
So it can be a good option as compared to dollars because US debt is also rising. It is at an all-time high, and based on different sanctions that are placed on Iran, then Russia, I think BRICS currency can be a good option when the trading between the countries are concerned. BRICS is increasing its membership as well. We have Saudi Arab now, and Iran will also join. It has joined, so I think it can be a good option, sir.
Don't you think the Chinese currency is a very dominant, will be very dominant currency in that BRICS currency?
Yes, sir. There must be some balancing when we are considering BRICS currency as a whole. I don't think India will agree if the Chinese involvement or the equation of Chinese currency is taken when we are making a BRICS currency.
Which are the 5 countries which have joined? This is
Sir, Iran, Saudi Arabia, UAE. I'm not able to recollect
okay,
the other
fine.
countries, sir.
Which one country was supposed to join, but they backed out the last moment?
Yes, sir. I think it was Argentina, sir.
Right. Okay. Now this parliament session is going to start.
Yes, sir.
And when is it going to start?
Sir, I think it will start with the budget in February.
Budget session.
Yes.
So if prior to budget, there is one more important document is submitted in
Yes,
the
sir.
government.
Economic Survey of India.
Whether this budget will be different than the normal budget?
Yes, sir. This is a vote on account budget because election will take place
Okay,
after.
what is the difference between vote on count and interim budget?
So vote on count, we normally keep a provision for 2 or 3 months based on the need of government. I'm not sure about the interim budget, sir.
Whether economic survey will be presented this year or not? Is there any tradition of regarding
Sir, I
this?
don't know, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, Shubham.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir.
I see you are into watching wildlife documentaries.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me the largest forest in the world?
Sir, Amazon forest.
Okay. How many countries Amazon rainforest covers?
I don't remember it exactly, sir.
Okay, but which countries Amazon is touching?
So Brazil is there, Ecuador, Peru, Colombia, Argentina has some part, Paraguay, Uruguay,
Okay.
all that, sir. In the north we have French Guinea, then we have Gabon, we have Gabon there.
Are you sure?
No, sir, I'm sorry, it's not there. It's in the, I don't remember more countries as well,
Okay.
sir.
I'm giving you a situation. Let's say there is no UPSC
Yes,
and
sir.
you have to start a business.
Yes, sir.
Which business you will start?
So currently I have thought of 3 or 4 ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So one is the pet grooming industry.
Mm-hmm.
Pet grooming industry.
Mm-hmm.
We can work on the feeds as well as the grooming needs of the pet.
Okay, so you will start a pet business.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and where will you start it?
So initially I have planned it in Delhi itself,
Mm-hmm.
and we can have links with the markets that serve in the non-veg field like chicken market and fish market. We can use the waste from there to generate feed. I have already seen the processes and all. Then other industry is vertical farming, sir.
No, I'm not asking for other industries. Let's go with pet industry. Pet wala.
okay, sir.
You are sure, no? You will start with pet, or you are just confused between 4 or 5 businesses.
Sir, actually I have planned 3 businesses as of now, and the pet one is the one.
Choose one out of all. Choose one.
Okay, sir, it will be the pet grooming industry.
Pet grooming industry. You want to be into. Why Delhi? Why not any other state which you are associated with? I see you are associated with a lot of
Yes, sir.
states.
Sir, the business is proportional to the income of the state. In Delhi, we have a very huge number of rich people. So,
What's the number?
sir, I have not done the market research, but based
What's
on
the per capita income over here?
sir, I don't remember it exactly, sir, but I have done all the background research, and I have compared it with the graphs, and Delhi stands out with the high population, high density as well as rich clientele. So I thought of setting it up in Delhi itself.
Shubham, what's the ease of doing business index ranking? Domestic ease of doing business index ranking of Delhi?
Sir, I don't remember it now.
You're
sir.
not aware.
No, sir.
Okay. GST, you will definitely have to take the GST. Do you
sir.
think GST is anti-federal?
No, sir, I don't think so.
Give me reasons.
Sir, I think federalism is giving powers to the state. That is okay, but in India we need a unified market. If we have to unify tax code, if we have to bring ease into businesses. So I think GST is very pro-economy. So I don't think so, sir. Like
States are complaining that they are not receiving their share.
the GST compensation, that thing, sir. Sir, that was intended only till 2022. And
Okay, tell me the structure of GST Council.
GST Council. So states have 25% of the voting power, and no, sir, I am not exactly sure. I think it's 25%, 50-50 or 25-75, sir.
You are guessing it.
No, sir, I am not guessing. I am not able to recollect it, sir. It's either of these, but I am not able to recollect.
Okay. I see your father is has worked with Indian Air Force, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there was this is my last question. There was this policy of Agniveers.
Yes, sir.
What's your view on this Agniveers?
Sir, I think it is a great scheme to make our youth disciplined, as well as get our budget on pensions and other facilities that are provided to the regular armed forces personnel, sir.
Why there was a protest against Agniveers then?
Sir, they wanted more job security. They wanted more proportion of students to be, more proportion of Agniveers to be kept into the regular armed professional thing, sir.
Thank you, Shubham.
Thank you, sir.
When is your interview?
Sir, it has not.
Date has not been
Yes, sir.
announced.
Date is official.
How many mocks have you done?
Sir, this is my first mock.
How many do you plan to do?
Sir, actually, I have not started the interview preparation as of now, because I was in Bangalore with my mother. She is not doing well, so I just came. I flew back on 24th itself.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's hope she gets better. She's better now?
Sir, there are more rounds of chemotherapy that will go, but
Very sorry to hear that. Now, let me give you some idea of what this whole exercise is all about. But prior to that, why are you sitting in this very stiff position? Your hands have been jammed onto your thighs throughout. Be like this. You can gesture also a little bit.
Okay, sir.
Your tie is not knotted properly.
Yes, sir. Actually, these are the clothes that I wore in 2020 interview, and I have grown a bit. So I need to make a change of clothes as well. Yes, sir.
How much did you get the last time you appeared in the interview?
So in 2020, I got 168.
And how much did you miss by?
So that was 27 marks.
Okay. Your shoes need to be polished.
Yes, sir.
They need to be black in keeping with the rest of the suit.
Yes, sir.
Your tie should fall in such a way that it is the belt, halfway in the middle line of the belt.
Okay, sir.
It should reach that.
Okay, sir.
At the moment, it is way too high.
Yes, sir. It's going down.
And your hair has to be neatly combed. You need to have you need to be clean shaven.
Okay, sir.
Because the impact which you make should be not of an aspiring candidate, but an officer.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Now, you would be aware, you've been through this whole interview.
Yes, sir.
This is not a test of knowledge per se.
Yes, sir.
It's a test, each question is a key to unlock some facet of your personality.
Yes, sir.
And what are those traits? What are those officer-like abilities? The first is integrity. No bluffing, no guessing.
Okay, sir.
Second is conceptual clarity. Balanced opinion, logical thinking, lucid exposition, awareness of yourself, of your state, district, world, nation, everything, and self-confidence and poise.
Okay, sir.
Now you have enough time, because I found that your default position right now was, I have read about it but I do not remember it.
Yes, sir.
Now this is not going to create any kind of impact. And then you were guessing again,
Yes,
number of occasions.
Yes, sir.
Do not guess.
Okay, sir.
You take something like 100 to 110 of these A4. I'm giving you very practical tips which will help in your preparation.
Okay, sir.
Think about the kind of questions which will come your way. And they come from 3 or 4 main sources. They come from DAF, current events, your subject, and your job, if any.
Okay, sir.
Once you have that question bank ready, then do a deep dive on each topic and make bullet points 4 or 5 in order of priority. And then sit in front of a mirror and practice.
Yes, sir.
Huh? You have so much going for you. You have a good height, you have a pleasant personality. But if you take this route of trying to guess the answer to each when you are unsure, then it will not create the desired impact. Now let me just quickly give you, for instance, I asked you about 1729.
Yes, sir.
It's Ramnujam's number.
Yes, sir.
And as a mathematician, someone who's taken maths as their optional, it is the smallest number which can be expressed as the sum of 2 cubes of two different numbers.
Yes, sir.
1 cubed and 12 cubed, 9 cubed and 10 cubed.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Sir, actually I knew this thing, but as I said, like I have been only 2 or 3 days into the down. I am not able to recollect it, sir. I need to refresh this all the facets of the interview. Last time I have prepared notes on everything. I just need to go through them once.
Good. So you are already in a very good space. You know what is coming your way. You've
Yes,
been
sir.
through the interview process. You just have to refresh and go there with a positive mindset.
Yes,
that
sir.
I have
Surely,
the
sir.
skills. I was nearly there. This time I'm gonna ace it.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck.
Okay, sir. Sir, any other advice from any other of you?
Any questions from your side?
Sir, the beard, the mustache is okay, sir. I
Oh,
was very
forget all that.
skeptical
Those are
about
all
that.
peripherals. Those are all peripherals. As I said, you just have to be nicely groomed, so really presentable, so that you look like an officer. That is all.
Okay, sir.
Beyond that, focus on the content.
Okay, sir.
Whether you have a Charlie Chaplin mustache or an Adolf Hitler mustache, it doesn't matter.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the best.
All the best.
Just a moment.
Yes, sir.
When you came in, you
Yes.
greeted each member.
Yes, sir.
That can be avoided.
Just look at the chairman, say good morning, sir, and then nod at the others, and don't be in a hurry to sit. Just stand there.
Okay, sir.
You said, can I sit? No, don't be in a hurry. Just stand there.
You greet only chairperson.
Okay, sir.
And if there is a lady member in the board, then you greet the lady also. And you will greet the lady first.
Okay, sir. The lady first, then the chairman.
Yes.
Then
Chairperson.
everybody starts. Good morning, ma'am, and good morning, sirs.
Sir.
And if
Okay, sir.
chairperson is also a lady, then good morning, ma'am. That will suffice.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.